All right, Bird Dowg here. In my first installment of Bird Dowg Talks, I'm gonna want to talk about the events that happened yesterday, November 7th. Unfortunately, Roy Halladay, Doc Halladay, passing away at the age of 40 in a tragic plane accident outside the Gulf of Mexico. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Roy Halladay and what he meant to myself growing up. Obviously, I'm a big sports guy. Baseball has been my love since I was 4 years old. Growing up in Windsor, you were either a Tiger fan or you were a Blue Jay fan. Growing up, I was both. And as a baseball player, I was a pitcher my entire life. And one thing that I used to love to watch and study was the artistic efforts of Roy Halladay. He was one of the most relentless, driven. I say artistic because watching him on the mound, it was like an artist at work. It was literally like watching a magician out there. The way that he crafted his pitches, the way that he moved around the plate, the way that he had guys off balance swinging northwest, east, south with the ball as off-speed pitches. I've only seen a couple guys be able to pitch like that in my lifetime. Greg Maddux and Pedro Martinez being the others. It was truly an honor to watch him pitch in person multiple times, on TV every fifth night. It was something that, I've always cherished about the age group that I've grown up in, is being able to have watched three of the best pitchers I've ever seen growing up. Greg Maddux, Pedro Martinez, and then Doc Halladay. He was one of my favorite players growing up. He was someone that I emulated myself after. Unfortunately, I was not even 20% the pitcher he was. Because I'm not smart enough. He was just such a smart pitcher. He knew where to put the ball. He put his work in. He was at the park at 5:30 every single morning, putting his work in when it came to his weights, his videos, his mechanics. He was just an absolute artist and magician on the mound. And the world lost a really good person because as good as a baseball player as he was a better person. Obviously never met him, never got to have a conversation with him, but just hearing the outpour of people within the GTA and Philadelphia area in the media, the stories that I've heard over the last 24 hours, it's hard not to get emotional about it. It's hard not to have a few tears stroll down your face when you hear the people talk about how much of an influence he was on them and how great of a person he was. It's an honor to be able to post my first sports content video about Doc Halladay. Obviously the sports world's going to miss him. Toronto's going to miss him. If anyone from Toronto and the organization of the Blue Jays is listening, number 32 has to be retired. He has to go into the level of excellence. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He is Doc Halladay. He will be forever missed. And that's really all I have to say about that. So peace out, guys. Sorry my first video had to be on such a sad note, but hopefully the next video that I post will be a little bit more upbeat, and you'll get to see the real personality of myself that I'm going to unveil to the world. So take care, guys. Peace out, and until next time, Bird Dowg.